My company is part of an emerging industry. The market calls us dishwashing company or centralized dishwashing. Our daily job is to collect the dirty tableware from restaurants and take them back to the factory to clean them. Unlike how restaurants wash it themselves traditionally, we collect all the tableware and wash them in one go. People used to think we have a lot of workers sitting at the sink and wash the dishes. This is not true, for it is hard for restaurants to hire dishwashers, and it is the same for us as well. That's why we use machines to wash our dishes, which our workers put in the dishes manually, and the machine will do the washing and drying process. My values emphasizes on social responsibilities and on building relationships. Indians, Pakistanis, Bangladeshi, Vietnamese, all sort of people are employed. The Indian was a part-time employee studying night school at City University. When he graduated from university and had a job offer for him that can start immediately, I told him he can stop coming tomorrow, and he asked, don't he need to inform the company 1 month in advance? And I told him, no need for that. I will pay the rest of your salary and you can leave. This is because it is fine a teenager like you guys come here seeking for work. But if you find a good job and need to go, I will let you go anytime. The future is yours, and I think this is my social responsibilities. So far, I have all phone numbers for the people in this industry. Like one called me this morning saying, "Help! Help! My machine broken down." So I tell him to transport the dishes here, and I will wash them for him, then he can take them back. Like next time, there is no guarantee that my machines won't malfunction, so I can call him and he can help me back. This is a matter we can think about, as it is not always about competing and winning. My attitudes include being rigorous and persistent. Since I am at the front facing the customers, I know what the restaurants truly need. Their requirements are clean and being on time. That's why I have a high standard on this in the company. Like, I will tell the people at the end of the machine doing quality check to check every dishes, try to push the unclean ratio to single digit. For example, within 100 dishes, a single unclean dish is acceptable, but 10 within 100 is unacceptable, because then the restaurants will need to wash them again and waste their time. The reason they use our service is to avoid the need to wash it themselves. A customer receives unclean dishes multiple times will think I failed my promise to monitor my work and deliver clean dishes to him, and I think this will be my fault. I believe myself to be rigorous on this matter. At the start, we don't have money to hire a marketing company, so we need to do it ourselves. We use OpenRice to look for restaurants' information and call them. We made about 3,000 calls. Our daily work was to make phone calls from 9 to 6. Basically, doing everything is the same. If you think what you are doing is right, I think you should persist on doing it. But you also need to give yourself a deadline, as if you have already given it everything you got and still not being able to achieve it, is it really worth it? But if you say, I have not really started yet, of course you should persist on it. My skills include being able to think from others' perspective and think creatively. My workers tell me with my high standard, they are really tired. And I agree with them. Until now, every time I renew a contract with my workers, I do it myself, as I need to listen to their feedback and see if they have any ideas for me. For example, they tell me transporting and packing the dishes constantly is a tiresome work and ask, is there any way to improve the condition? I thought myself, that's right. I've been thoughtful only to my customers but not my workers. So I find machines to replace some manual work. Now they need to help me monitor the machines and they will be more comfortable. At the start, when we gathered and discussed how are we going to start the business, we had a lot of crazy ideas. Such as we were going to buy all these washing machines and line them up and tell the workers to put the dishes in and press the buttons. All done. It was a beautiful thought. Then we thought the machines can stack on each other though. What are we going to do with the upper space? And the wash dishes are all wet. How are we going to dry them? Or can the dishwashers also dry them? So we started to do our research. I believe everything such as starting a business or being creative started as a part of dreaming.